Hi everyone, I'm Haebin Gang, and this is for my final video project. Under human resources, there are so many things that we can talk about, but I decided to talk about job interviews specifically because I believe job interview is one of the hardest processes that we have to go through when we're getting a job. And by just listening to a word interview, it makes me a little nervous. I did not have a real job interview yet, but I had 5 interviews when I was applying to boarding schools and one part-time job interview here to be a server at the restaurant. So I'll talk about the things that we should know about job interview and somehow relate those to my own personal experiences. So first thing we should know is to do a little research about the company that you want to work for. When I was applying to boarding schools, I was told to do a little research before I go to interview by going to their website and read all the informations that they have. Of course, the interviewers know that I'm interested in the school, but they do not know how much I know about the school and how much I'm interested in. So it is always better to do a more research and show them how much you know about the school. So same for the company, you should do a little research before you go to the company interview so that interviewers can know your knowledge about their company and consider your skills, abilities, or talents, or how you yourself can help that company to improve. And second thing we should know is to bring some questions before interview. As I mentioned above, do a little research and bring some questions in advance to the interviewers. I don't know if all interviews like that, but when I was doing an interview, always the last question was, do you have any questions for us? And I always got nervous and frustrated, and I was like, no. And it can poorly reflect my interest to the company or school that I was applying for. So it is always better to bring some questions. And if you bring some questions to the company interview, you will get more time and more chance to let them know about yourself more beside the actual limited time of interview. You can take you can have some more times. And third thing we should know is to be confident. If you hesitate during the interview, interviewers will lose interest of you. Does not matter how awesome your resume is or not. Show them good impressions when you walk in with a smile, dress up appropriately, and behave. How you act or speak during an interview can affect or reflect yourself in the interviews. Eye contact, facial expressions, or body languages are important factors during the interview. When you try to show that you're anxious, you can possibly be shaking your legs or doing some things like that, and it is a big no in the interview. So, because body language does a lot instead of just sitting still there. So these are things that you should consider before you do an actual job interview. That's it for my video, and thank you for listening.